Hello everybody, welcome back to KG Simple Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing this Omega MM900 slow masticating juicer. So up until now, we have been using centrifugal juicers that are less than $150 for all of our juicing needs, and it's been working out fine. But since we do juice every single day, multiple times a day, we were ready to make the investment into buying this Omega MM900. This juicer is recommended by so many health professionals. One of the big differences between slow masticating juicers like this and centrifugal juicers is that the centrifugal juicers, in the process of juicing, they heat up the juices, they make them oxidize, and they just take a little bit more of the nutrients out of the juice before you drink it. And I'm really excited about this because the fruit and vegetables that you juice will not be oxidized, and you're gonna have more of that nutrients kept into your juice. So let's go ahead and open it up and check it out. All right. Okay, we have this box. Oh, this one's heavy. And then this box. All right, so we have the user manual here. We have a cleaning brush, which we all know is essential when you get a new juicer, to have a good cleaning brush that goes with it. This box looks like it's full of the attachment pieces, so we'll figure out more what those are in a minute. But here's this one. All right, this looks like the hopper. So this one, it looks like I have two adjustable end caps here, and this one with the green inside is specifically for celery, which I really like that it has an option for celery juice specifically to get the most juice and nutrients out of celery specifically, because that is the vegetable and fruit that we do juice the most is celery. So I love that option. These look like our catches. And this looks like the tamper. So I noticed that there's this little rubber piece, which I'm hoping is really gonna help keep everything down when you push it down. So that's really nice. I'm guessing this is the base with the motor, because it's pretty heavy. All right, we have the cord here. All right. So first glance here, this looks really nice. I feel like it looks classy. It's something that you could have out on your countertop, and it's not gonna be a huge eyesore. I do see all the pieces here. I'm gonna go ahead and wash them up so that we can try it out with some fruits and vegetables that I have put aside. All right, so we have all the pieces washed. Everything is ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and assemble it so we can get started. So I'm gonna start setting this up first for the celery juice option, and that is just gonna be using this little celery juice insert rubber piece into the end cap. So I'm gonna do that first and try out celery, and then we'll try other fruits and vegetables after that. So let's get started. All right, so I'm gonna start by inserting the chute right here, and I'm gonna lock it in position, and it's really simple, just to open and close. So I have it locked in here. Next, we're gonna insert the auger and just fit it in so that it fits there. Okay, next we're gonna insert the juice screen, and you're gonna put this side facing down. Great, I'm gonna put this adjustable end cap, and I'm just going to twist it. It says close and open, so I'm gonna close it onto here. Okay, so you can see these two inserts you can attach to the end here. I'm gonna use this one for the celery rubber insert here, and I'm just gonna screw it on here. Okay, and I'm gonna place my bottom pieces to catch everything, and then last piece, we have the hopper right here, and we are good to go. Okay, so I have my different fruits and vegetables that I definitely want to try, and I always try when I get a new juicer. These are kind of my go-to trusty fruits and vegetables that I want to try it with. I have celery that I'm going to use first with this celery attachment, and then I have some lemon, because I really like to use the peel in lemon. It adds so many extra nutrients. I like to use ginger as well, which is often too hard for certain juicers. I have, of course, watermelon, just because I love to add a little sweetness to some of our juices. Carrots are one of the hardest fruits and vegetables that I ever use, so I definitely want to see how well it takes carrots. And then I have half apples here. So it does have a forward and backward option here, just in case something happens to get stuck or something. You can have it rotate backwards just to get it unclogged, but hopefully that's not a problem. So I'm going to turn it on here. I like, first of all, that it's really quiet. It's not super loud right now. I think I put 4 celery stalks in here, and you can see that there is no pulp in here, which is a great sign. So I'm gonna keep this under here, and I'm gonna go ahead and keep going with these other fruits and vegetables. I'm just gonna switch out this attachment. So it doesn't look like the celery has reached this part yet, so I didn't even use this, but I'm sure when we juice celery in the mornings, we go through a lot of celery, so some would definitely come out here with the fibers. Okay, I'm adding this regular attachment for other fruits and vegetables. You can put any fruits and vegetables, even if they're hard, you can put them in this as long as they fit into the slot. So obviously, most carrots are gonna fit into this hole, as you can see here. And something like this half apple, I am going to have to probably cut it in half to fit it through there. Let's go ahead with these carrots and see how it works. And then maybe the ginger. Okay, so let's come and feel this pulp here. So we got the celery pulp that came out and then the carrot. Let me feel the celery. Oh, wow. I don't know if you can tell, but can you see how dry that is? It's not even wet to the touch, which is so surprising. Wow, it's very, very dry fibers. So that must be what that celery attachment kind of helped to do, but wow, that's amazing. Can you tell my fingers aren't even wet after touching it? Wow. Okay, so let me feel the carrot. The carrot is the same. It's not stuck together as much, but you can see the fibers here. Wow. Okay, I'm really impressed. I feel like the fibers that are coming out of this Omega juicer are so much more dry than all the other juices that I've tried in the past, which I'm really, really excited about, getting all of that nutrients and all of the juice, making the most out of the fruits and vegetables that I am buying for this. So that's super exciting. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use the rest of the things I have. I'm gonna start off with ginger, which is the hardest thing I have left, and then I'm gonna go to the lemon with the rind, and then I cut my apples a little bit smaller, and I'm gonna do watermelon. So let's just see how it handles it all. Okay, so I'm almost done with the apples, and I do notice that as far as the fiber coming out, the last thing I have coming out is these carrots here, which the fiber came out a whole bunch. So I'm not sure if that's because there's a lot more juice in the apples, but I do see in here there's like some apple remnants in there. I can tell that there are apple pieces, like apple peel that is coming out in here mixed with some of the carrot. And it is still super dry, and I know how much water content is in apples. Overall, look at all this juice that I got from most of the fruit and vegetables that were on my plate, and all of this extra stuff is really dry, and there's really not that much of it. If I were to juice this much in one of my other centrifugal juicers, I would have a whole container about this big full of pieces of wet fruit and vegetable leftovers. So overall, I'm really happy about this. All right, I feel like the last thing while testing this product to do is to try out the juice, see if I taste any pulp. I know sometimes there can not be visibly any pulp, but you can kind of taste it. So let's see what this looks like. I'm just gonna stick this under there to catch any drips. Let's pour this in here. Yum, that looks really good. I feel like I can smell the lemon and all the different fruits and vegetables I put in there, which is amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Yum. Taste-wise and consistency-wise, it's definitely a lot more smooth than centrifugal juicers. I feel like the centrifugal juicers that we've tried in the past, they leave a little bit of a foam on top. Even if they don't have pulp, they have foam that makes it a little bit thicker. But I like that it gets the most nutrients out of the juice. It's really smooth. You can see that there isn't a lot of fiber in here or anything. It's just juice. I absolutely love it. Now that we have our juice and we're happy with how it turned out, I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart just so we can kind of see what cleanup would look like for this product. So I'm gonna push these back where they are to make sure I catch any drippage here. All right, so we have this. These are gonna be easy to rinse off. I'm gonna take off this end piece. You can see there's a little bit of, that was really easy. This is gonna be easy to rinse. I'm gonna open this up. This is where some of those apple fibers and the little bit juicier pieces are. So this is gonna be easy to clean up. All right, so we have these middle pieces, and these are always the hardest pieces to clean. So we have this auger, which is going to be really easy to clean off. Everything just wipes. There's not a lot of deep crevices or anything, so that's gonna be easy to rinse off. I'm always looking at how hard or easy it is going to be to clean. So you can see this piece is always going to be the hardest, the parts with these filters in here, but that's what this brush is for. So if I take this in a hot soapy water and brush both of these parts off, it's going to come off pretty easily. I'm going to go do that and then be right back. So it's been about 1.5 minutes that it took me to clean this. I was just running it under some warm water, and I was using this brush just kind of in this motion, bringing it back in on the inside and then all the way around on this part. I will say that the cleanup for this slow masticating juicer is just as easy, if not easier, than our centrifugal juicers, so I'm really happy about that. Overall, it was easy to clean, which is key. It got all of the pulp out of my fruits and vegetables, and that pulp that came out was so dry. I've never seen pulp or fiber come out of a juicer that is that dry. I've never. So overall, I feel like that is proof enough for me. I'm very happy with this product, especially since I'm gonna be using it not exclusively for celery juice, but mostly for celery juice, and I've heard so many good recommendations, so I'm really excited to keep trying different juices with it, and overall, I would highly recommend. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a link in the description down below so you can go check it out yourself. Thanks for watching, and if you found this review helpful, be sure and like and subscribe. Thank you.